Today has been a weird day. Actually, the past 2 days. I have decided that I wanted to surprise Poochie with his first pet. When he was born, we had a big old dog, but he was never really close with her. So he's never had an actual pet. And I decided since I'm away from the house a lot during the school year that it would be easier to get a cat than a dog. So I have spent the past 2 days online filling out paperwork, doing phone interviews, and then today I had a home visit, all to adopt a kitten. It's kind of crazy and fun, but this home visit, I spent a couple hours today de-witchifying my house because I'm hoping for a black cat, a little black kitten, or a little tuxedo kitten. And I could see that me having witch paraphernalia and books and crystals and woo all over my house might not go over too well with a visit. Again, you know and I know that many witchy folks like to get black cats or any cat or whatever, but I also know that like during the month of October, you can't even adopt a black cat. They're really at risk because of all the freaks out there who have gotten an animal just to abuse it. So I get it. I get, that there's stereotypes out there of, oh, you are into the occult and you want a black cat, you're going to do something bad. So just in case, I did a thorough cleansing of my home of witchy things. It's kind of funny. I'm looking at my altar right now. I took almost everything off of it and put up a little family picture and some like poetry books. I swear sometimes I've even just put a Bible on there just because. But I will turn it. Can you see? That's the most naked and bare that has ever looked. And then my whole entire room, it just looks like a muggle lives up in here. It's kind of funny. So I was making a list of, I've been looking online of all the things I'm going to need for a new kitten. And dude, I've had cats before, but it has been many years. And turns out, after all the research and learning I've done, we did things wrong with our cat, I think. Our cats previously. I mean, they lived and survived and were fine, but it's funny to be a good parent to a fur baby. There's things to do and not do. So I have a list this big of, look at all this stuff I gotta get. Those names up at the top, Panda, Kane, and Collie or Callie, those are three in particular that I'm going to be looking for tomorrow at a little pet store is having a event. They call them events. I'm getting mine through a company called Lucky Dog, and they seem like a really great company, group. I don't know what you want to call it, and that really treasure animals, and adopting through them it's a big ordeal. I'm okay with that. I could go to a shelter because I've done that in the past, but in my experience, when you go to the shelter, there's rarely babies there. And honestly, I don't want to get an adult. I want to get a baby. I want to get the youngest we can get so that Poochie can experience all of it, because it is so much fun when your pet is a baby. Yeah, it's a huge pain, but it's fun. And like even our dog, we got our dog before Poochie was born, but when we adopted her or rescued her from a shelter, she was already like 4 years old, 100-pound American Bulldog. She looks exactly like, okay, I just spent forever. I can't find her name, but I thought it was Nightshade Moon or Madam Nightshade, whatever. She's awesome, and I'm blanking on her name. And she has a dog that looks identical to my doggie that died a couple years ago. So she was an adult when we got her, and we missed the puppy thing. And I don't know, I just find for myself, I really like bonding with them when they're babies. You know, babies are fun. Fur babies, oh my gosh. So, tomorrow, if all goes right, I should be bringing home a baby. Now, I did put a picture on Facebook. I don't think I'll be able to get that one. This little one right here. Because this one's not available until the 15th. And honestly, we're leaving that day for a beach trip. And I'm going to see if Poochie's grandma loves cats. And she'll babysit, I think. But obviously, I don't want... We're leaving that morning for the trip. I'm not gonna get a cat and then take off that day. So even though I really want that one because she's got blue eyes and she's so cute, probably won't be getting that one. Here are some other possibilities. This one's Kane. I'm changing their names. Whoever I get, got to come up with a great name. Oh, this one's called Panda, which is actually kind of adorable, but again, oh, baby, so flippin' cute. And then there's another one I don't have a picture of right this minute that is Collie or Callie. Actually, Collie's kind of a great name, but she is a tortoise shell cat, and half of her face is black and half of it's like orangish. And oh my gosh, she's like two faces of the goddess. I mean, she's just, oh my Lord. So I don't think she's going to be available tomorrow though. So anyway, I'm yawning. I'm so tired. So Poochie's at the beach, a closer beach, not the one we always go to for our big beach trip, but he's just there for the weekend with his dad, and so I was hoping I could get this taken care of before they get home tomorrow, but it might not work out. I freaking stayed up till like 3 last night, which is so, I'm like, why? Because the thing is, I wake up usually when the sun comes up. Today I got up about 9, so I'm like freaking tired, which is so dumb, but whatever. I didn't feel like going to sleep. I was cleaning and I was watching that show Sense8, and it's pretty decent. Blah, blah, blah. I was staying up and I should have gone to bed. And you know what? I'm sorry. It's been like a bazillion years since I've really done a video, and I feel like I haven't put out a quality one in even longer than that, but there's stuff I want to do. I just haven't sat down to do it. I'm less than a week into our summer break, and I'm yawning so much. Thank goodness I didn't do a live chat right now, because I'd be yawning and y'all would be like, dear, you're bored. No, I'm not bored. I'm sleepy. Let me give another recommendation. I also posted this on Facebook recently. The Magicians Podcast. If you can see that one. So freaking good. And on June 4th, they had an interview with Penny Arjun Gupta. And that interview, that was an hour and 11 minutes. It was so good. It was so interesting. He is so cool. So, yeah, if y'all like magicians, you need to listen to this. And if you don't already do podcasts, you really have no idea what you're missing out on. Podcast is like the other YouTube. Seriously. If I had to give up YouTube or podcasts, I'd give up YouTube very quick before podcasts. Podcasts are end all be all for me. So, yeah, what else is new? Okay, this is going on way too long, and I need to go to the store and pick up some kitten stuff so that tomorrow, hopefully, when I bring home the baby, that will be ready to go. Oh, turns out I have a house full of plants. I mean, in this room alone, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 5. And that's not even my kitchen. There's about 10, 15. Turns out all my damn plants are toxic for cats. Like, pretty much all of them. I even have some herbs, and I think the herbs might be. So I don't know. I have to look into the herbs. The Christmas cactus isn't toxic, but that's it. Like everything is freaking toxic. So that sucks. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I mean, yeah, I can get rid of plants, but I'm not sure how I'm getting rid of them. I might see about, I might put them in the big boys' rooms, my teenager boys who are never, ever, ever here. I might put the plants in there and try not to forget to water them and keep those doors closed. And then when school starts back up, I'll take a bunch of them to school because plants in the classroom are amazing. Plants and salt lamps and lamps in general make a cold, boring, fluorescent light classroom cozy. All right, I'll shut up now and talk to you again soon, I hope. Hope you guys are all doing well, and thanks for watching. Peace.